For today's flow, I am using the Magic Circle, the Pilates Circle 1 pound ankle, and we'll use these on our palms for the arm series as well. So just set your props aside, coming into a comfortable seated position with your legs crossed. Sit up nice and tall on those sit bones. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Rest your palms on the front of your thighs and just close your eyes with me. Just taking a moment here to settle in. Observing the inhale through our nose and opening our mouths, releasing that exhale, letting everything go. Breathing something in today that you need for today's practice, whether it's more patience with yourself, more presence, more strength, whatever that is. Take your hands into prayer at your heart. Breathe that in. Take a big inhale through your nose. Fill your body up with exactly whatever it is you need, and then exhale. Sigh everything out your mouth, anything you're holding on to, and releasing anything that doesn't serve you. Big inhale, take your prayer all the way up to the ceiling. On your exhale, release your right palm to the mat. Keep even weight on both sit bones, and then just slowly just bend over towards the right side. Taking that left arm over towards the right. Take a breath here, right here. Inhale, switching sides. Anchor both those sit bones down. Feel this beautiful stretch all throughout your right side, your ribs, your obliques. Take a breath. Exhale. Let everything go. And just folding your torso over the front of your legs. Let your head hang. Bones anchored onto the mat. And slowly coming up, grab your circle. Sit up nice and tall on your sit bones, pressing the soles of your feet into the mat. Reach those arms straight out in front of you. Relax those shoulders down your back. Squeeze that circle. Plug that belly button in towards your spine. Tuck that tailbone. Slowly roll down. Come right where you feel your obliques kick in. Pulse the circle right there. Pull that belly in for 10, 9, 8, 7, breathe, 6, 5, 4, 3. Really squeeze that circle on these last 2. 1, keep the circle squeezed nice and tight. Reach forward an inch. Drop down an inch for 10, 9, 8. Relax your shoulders. 7, 6. Breathe. 5, 4. Tiny movement. 3, 2, 1. Sit up nice and tall for a breath. Slowly tuck that tail. Roll back down to where you really feel it burn. Reach arms over to the right. Reaching over to the right here for 10, 9. Squeeze that circle. 8, 7, 6, 5 more. Reach for 4, 3, 2. Reach right over to that left side. Last 10 pulses here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 2. On 1, take those arms straight out in front of you. Tuck that tailbone and slowly roll yourself down. Take it nice and slow. Walk your feet in so they're about palms distance away from your glutes. Take the circle in between your inner thigh and squeeze that circle. Your feet should be shoulder width apart. Take your arms nice and heavy. Tuck that tailbone. Slowly roll yourself up. Come up to that highest point and lift that pubic bone 2 inches higher. Squeeze your glutes. 10 tiny pulses on the circle here for 10, 9, breathe, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, hold the squeeze of the circle. Walk your feet out towards the front of the mat about 2 inches. Dig your heels so much into the mat that you can lift those toes. Lift up 2 inches higher. Squeeze the circle right here for 10, 9, 8. Keep that belly button plugged in. Give me 5 right there. 4, 3, 2, on 1. Hold the squeeze. Drop glutes down an inch. Tuck tail, pubic bone up to the ceiling an inch for 10, 9. Hold the squeeze on the circle. 8, 7, 6. Relax shoulders away from the ears. You'll tend to pick them up here because you'll really start to feel it. So breathe, last 2. On 1, hold it at the top, plug that belly in. Squeeze that circle as much as you can. Drop down an inch, lift up an inch. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 more, 4, you got this, 3, 2, on 1, roll yourself all the way down. Take your circle out. Just rock your knees over to the right. On your exhale, switch sides. Just take this just a few breaths by yourself. And now taking the circle in between your ankles, squeezing that circle as if your heels are together, toes are apart. So coming into that Pilates stance, plug that belly in, drop your legs about 45 degrees down, pulse the circle right there. Toes are pointed for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, squeeze, 3, 2, on 1, hold the squeeze. Take the right foot up towards the ceiling, switch, the left foot is on top. So just like you're almost like steering the wheel of your car, take it really slow because it's gonna wanna move. This is where you really engage the inner thighs. Give me 5 more there, squeeze. 4, mine's about to fall, it happens, just fix it, keep going. 3, 2, 1. Tiny pulses, squeezing the circle, drop down 2 inches, tiny pulses, lift up 2 inches for 10, 9, 8, use your breath. 7, take your arms out to a T for a little bit more core stability. Breathe, give me 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Take the circle out and now bring your legs on the inside of the circle as if your heels are together, toes are apart. Drop down 2 inches, lift up 2 inches. Pull that belly in for 10, 9, 8, 7, breathe, 6, 5, press that circle out, 4, 3, 2, on 1, just take your circle and rest it to the side for a breath. Big inhale. On your exhale, take those legs straight up to the ceiling. Heels are together, toes are apart. Drop legs down about 45 degrees. Right foot on top of left, left on top of right. And as you crisscross, drop down 2 inches, lift up 2 inches for 10, 9, breathe, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more. You got this. Last one. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Open those legs nice and wide. And just rocking side by side, rolling out your spine, massaging the spine. It feels really good. And now taking your inside of your thighs, take your legs into tabletop. Knees directly above your hips. Reach those feet towards the front of the room and then come back into tabletop. So reach like you're stepping on the wall. Keep the feet flexed for 10. Squeeze that circle as you straighten for 9, 8, 7. Your belly button is going to want to puff up. So really mindfully just breathe that in. 5 more there. Squeeze the circle for 4, 3, 2. On 1, release the circle. Take those legs back into tabletop and just let everything go. So take really big circles going forward. Articulate the movement. While it seems almost like a resting pose, you'll really feel your core fire up. So just breathing that belly button back towards the spine. Keep the core nice and engaged. Now reverse the circles like you're scooping the floor away. Legs really long. Straighten legs all the way up to the ceiling for 5 more. 4, 3, breathe. 2. On 1, grabbing the circle, just letting the legs rest for a breath. Now picking your head, neck, and shoulder, your gaze in towards the belly button. Squeeze the circle around your shins. Big inhale. Exhale. Everything in opposite directions. And then squeezing that circle nice and tight like you're coming into a ball for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, breathe. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, on 1, let that circle go. Your left leg is nice and long. Arms out to the side. Reach that right leg up to the ceiling. And you're gonna cross over the left side of the body, then draw medium-sized circles, about the size of the magic circle for 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, reverse those circles for 10, 9, 8, keep the leg really long, 7, breathe, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, switching sides. This looks like nothing, but you feel this tremendously, especially on the inner and outer thigh for 10, 9, so crossing over to the right for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, reverse those circles. Try to stay really steady in your body and just move that leg. 8 more. 7, like you're drawing circles on the ceiling for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Hug those knees in. Grab the outer edges of your feet and let those knees come in towards your armpits. And let that tailbone hang really heavy. Take a big inhale through your nose, and then on your exhale, as if you're pulling your knees in towards your armpits a little bit more. Grab a hold of your big toe on your right foot and just straighten that leg out to the side. Try to keep even weight in your body so you're not shifting all of your weight over to the right side. Take a breath. Bend that right knee back in. Grab a hold of your big toe on the left foot. Straighten that left leg. Rolling over to your left side. If you have your 1 pound ankle weights and you choose to wear them today, put those on. If not, you can use your own body weight. And we'll just roll right over to our left side. So I'm staying up on my left forearm, keeping this waist off the mat. Legs are really, really long. Stack right leg on top of left. Press that right palm into the floor. Lift this top leg really high. Let toes dangle towards the floor. Lift up an inch, lower down an inch for 10. Keep belly button engaged, core nice and tight. Breathe. Relax shoulders for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, on 1, hold it here. Bend this knee in towards your elbow, straighten heel, drop down, lift back up, repeat that. So 2 parts here, bend in, straighten, drop down, lift up. Give me 8 more just like that. 7, 6, 5, 4, keep the foot flexed. 3 more. 2, on 1. Last one, let those toes dangle. Tiny little circles going forward for 10, 9, keep that waist lifted. 8, 7, 6, breathe. 5, push up out of your shoulder. 3 more, 2, and 1. So don't just let everything sink. Reverse those circles for 10, 9, 8, 7, breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Drop that down. Massage that out. And rolling over to that right side. So come up on this right forearm. Keep that waist nice and lifted. Lift that top leg, drop toes down. Drop down an inch, lift up an inch for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep the belly button pulled in. 3, 2, on 1. Bringing that knee in towards your elbow. Tapping it if you can. Straighten leg. Drop down an inch, lift up an inch. So 2 parts here for 10, 9. Don't rest it all the way down. 8, 7, 6, 5, like you're stepping on the wall. 4, keep that foot flex. 3, 2, last one, keep that leg really long, drop toes down, tiny circles going forward for 10, keep the movement really small. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, breathe. 3, 2, 1, reverse for 10, 9, 8, oh yeah, 7, breathe into it, soften as it burns, close your eyes, relax your face. 5 more, 4, 3, 2, on 1, whoo, yeah, massage that out, coming onto all fours. Palms are directly underneath your shoulders, knees directly underneath your hips, line everything up. Take a 90-degree bend with that right leg. Keep both hip bones facing the mat and pulsing that heel up towards the ceiling. For 10, like you're stepping on the ceiling. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep that core engaged for 3, 2, on 1. Keep that leg bent to 90 degrees. And now opening out to the side. Come halfway down, go right back up into it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 more, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Now adding these together. Pulsing up to the ceiling, pulsing out to the side for 10, 9, 8, 7, breathe. 6, keep a soft bend in the elbows, really engages those triceps. 3 more, you got this. 2, last one. Take those knees nice and wide and just melt your torso over the front of your legs. Let those sit bones hang really heavy. down towards your heels. Let everything go. Slowly coming back up onto all fours. I'm just switching sides so you can see my left leg. Palms directly underneath hips. No, palms directly underneath the shoulders, knees under hips. Bend this knee into 90 degrees, pulsing that heel up to the ceiling for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Keep that bend, pulse out to the side, come halfway down, go right back up. 8 more, 7, 5, use your breath, 4, 3, 2, on 1, and now adding them together. Pulse up to the ceiling, out to the side. Give me 9 more, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, use your breath. You can hear me using mine. Really helps you move through it. Last one. Keep those legs together now. Sit those hips right on top of your heels and now melt into it right here. Swinging your legs around. Take your ankle weights off your legs and now cuffing them over your palms, coming into a standing position. Now standing with your heels together, toes apart. So this Pilates stance, almost like we're zipping everything up. So keep that belly button plugged in. Stay nice and strong in your torso. Relax your shoulders. Reach those arms forward, tapping thumbs. Exhale like you're reaching your pinky fingers towards the back of the wall. Relax your shoulders for 8, 7, 6. Squeeze inner thighs here for 5, 4. You can feel your glutes really squeezing in the back. 3, 2. Last one. Keep those arms out to the side. Roll shoulders down your back. Pinky fingers up towards the ceiling. 10 pulses right there. Fingers really long, wrist straight. 8, 7, 6. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it right there. I know it burns. Tiny circles going forward. We're still standing with our heels together, toes apart. Squeeze those inner thighs. 3 more going forward. 2. On 1, reverse those circles. Keep it really tiny. It burns. Breathe into it. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4. You got this. 3, 2. On 1, drop those weights. Come into a wide plie squat. Tuck tail in. Sink those glutes down towards the mat, but open legs really wide, like you're pulsing something towards the back wall. So I want you to almost as if you're sitting straight against the back wall, but legs really, really long, arms out to the side. Reach arms up, tapping fingers together. Sink down low as arms come out to the side. For 10, 9, almost like you're pulsing your knees towards that back wall. So you really keep those inner thighs nice and long. I hope that makes sense. Comment if it doesn't. Give me 5 more. Sink low. 3. So you're just coming up an inch, sink down an inch. 2. On 1, press hands into prayer. Now pulse those knees towards the back wall. Actual pulses for 10, 9. Squeeze hands into prayer. 8. Still working those arms. 7, 6. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take arms out to the side. sink 2 inches lower and just hold here for 10, 9, 8. Arms really long, bringing energy into every single thing we're doing. Give me 5 more. 4, 3, 2, on 1. Slowly stand up, heel toe your feet about hips distance apart. Stand with your knees slightly bent, arms out to the side. Pull that belly in, palms facing towards that back wall. Relax shoulders as if you're tossing something behind you. So keep that belly button plugged in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Hinge torso forward. Take those arms back as high as you can. And now as if you're tossing something on the ceiling. Keep the arms really straight for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, breathe, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Keep the arms really straight. Tiny pulses, so no flick of the wrist, just like you're pressing your palms on the ceiling. Wrists are straight. Give me 8 more. 7, 6, squeeze those triceps for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Take your arms out to the side, relax shoulders, roll them down your back. Medium-sized circles going forward. Stay really steady in the body. Give me 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Reverse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, breathe, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Take arms up to the ceiling. Grab a hold of your right wrist. Settle those shoulders down your back and just bending over towards the left side. Take your gaze up overhead. Even weight in your feet as much as you can. Exhale, release arms, shake everything out, let everything go. Big inhale, arms back up overhead. Grab a hold of your left wrist now and just bending over to that right side. Releasing arms down, coming to the back of your mat. Standing with your feet hip width apart. Closing your eyes. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. Bend those knees as you slowly roll yourself down. Coming into a plank. Hold a nice strong plank here. Pull that belly in. Tip forward an inch, back an inch for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, breathe, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Press yourself back to your downward facing dog, hips nice and high, and just pedaling out your legs here. Big inhale, come up nice and high on your toes. On your exhale, sink those heels really, really heavy. Your inhale floats your right leg nice and high. Come up high on the standing toes and slowly move through your pigeon pose on this right side. So sit up nice and high. Keep that belly button plugged in. So keep it engaged. Don't let everything go. There. Take one more breath here. On your exhale, press those palms firmly into the mat. Tuck the toes on the left leg. Press those hips nice and high. Pedal out the feet. One more time here. Big inhale. Come up nice and high on your toes. Exhale, sink those heels really heavy. And just lift that left leg nice and high. Come up high on the right toes. On your exhale, move through your pigeon pose on this left side. Keep those hips nice and square. Belly button just plugged in towards the spine. And then melting right there. Take a breath. You melt just a little. And just come back to your breath. Take one more breath with me here. On your exhale, sink that left hip into the mat, coming into a seated position with your legs crossed comfortably. And just as we started, resting our palms on the front of our thighs, close your eyes with me. And taking in this space, this energy that we've created within ourselves and within every single thing that we do throughout the day, how this affects us, how this helps move through us, helps us stay more in alignment with ourselves, grounded to who we really are, and just brings us back to the things that make us feel the best. Press your hands into prayer at your heart. Don't forget how just 20, 30 minutes, even 10 minutes with yourself can make such a difference in the way that you show up, not only for you, but for everyone in your life. So honor this space and keep creating these pockets of time for yourself. Namaste. Thank you so much for being with me here. And comment below with any questions at all that you have always.